Spent a chunk of the day trying to get a stim pack from Dave's Hot Chicken, sold out everywhere. My brother then, late in the day, got one easy. Welcome to Still Plays. This is Grand Arena, the first match of Week 2, Season 74. And we begin this match right on the doorstep of K1. We might be able to hit K1 if we win this match. If not, we'll be a handful of skill rating away. We had a great Week 1. We went 3-0, but honestly, 2 of those were gimmies. You can see the week I was sick in there, following up a previous 3-0 week. It was very disappointing. I mean, you can probably still hear it. I still got this lingering cough. But last week, we see 1 battle from the first round opponent, 2 battles from the second round opponent. It looks like he tried Bo-Katan up against Ahsoka, didn't bother to clean it up. And then the final guy, he tried to take me on, but he had a lot of problems. My defense got a lot of holds. We can see Gas up against Maz, then Finn and Traya. That's just weird. Cleaned it up with Boba Fett and the Boba Fett Kron, then some normal stuff, then looking at Great Mother up against Saw, Cadme up against Saw, and then Sith Eternal Emperor up against Pirate Hondo falling, Sirjunda clearing that up. We got Third Sister falling to Jedi Master Mace Windu. That's interesting, that's good to know. Then JML falling to Saw. Those are some good results. Then we got a little Star Killer action up against Cadme. Our bracket this week and our first opponent, we got Rebel Horizon, 14.1 million GP, so about 800k on me. Everyone is actually mostly in that 13 million range. We're actually kind of average for this bracket, and this opponent is one of 3 players above 13 million. Zetas were basically even. Ami's, I've got more. He's got 61, which is about middle for the bracket. Relic units at 304, so almost a fully relic roster, which is about in range for most of the bracket. I am the low man, but only by 1. There's a guy with 264. We're not that low, and we're rapidly filling out the rest of these relics with all these changes CG's been making. Relic tier total, though, that's the problem. He's at 1915, which is quite a bit. That actually puts him number 3 in the bracket. This beast guy at 2305 is the high mark, and we see he's got 35 tier 9s, 45 tier 8s, 102 tier 7s. So he's beating me on every one of those. Clear advantage in his favor there. 6-dot mods. He's pretty good. I am about average. Slightly above average, maybe in the top 500 with the counts. We're relatively even. He's got the advantage in the 25 plus, but after that, we're in line. Datacrons, I'd say solid participation. He's number 3 in the bracket. I'm number 1. Not by far. There's a guy with 46, but I have a clear advantage in this arena. Although he did reroll stats. I was intending to do that, and then I got busy and I didn't do it. I did do it on some, but I definitely could do more. We can assume his Datacrons are going to be pretty excellent. Then we are looking at the GLs. You can see how good the modding is. He looks like he has advantages on most of these characters. I'm picking up advantages in a couple locations. We got a triple Ami Melgus, double Star Killer. We're looking at Dash. Everybody here, nothing notable. Triple Swallow, single on Third Sister, 300 speed. That's interesting. Got a triple Malicos, double Baudelaire, double Bane, single on Jar Jar, double Cadme, single on Luthen. I added a bunch of Amis for the last roster video. So you can see we now have a number of triples. I didn't have that before. I had doubles basically on everybody. So nothing on Jocasta. She definitely needs at least 1. She doesn't need 3 though. Nothing here. Triples on these guys. Doesn't have Night Trooper. I think Night Trooper has an excellent cron. I'm surprised more people don't apply it. I consider it a function on me. Okay, let's check out the quality. This is gonna be good. He's gonna be deep here. Surprised actually that his era characters were kind of like in my range. I would have imagined this guy would have been a little bit further. We're just going to scroll down a bit. We're looking for there's Third Sister right there. His final 300 speed character is First Order Officer. That puts him at about 76 characters. I'm right around 70, so we're pretty even in this department. Some of the characters falling below, nothing looking super problematic, but his modding is good. It's not a major concern or difference. He's got the advantage pretty clearly, but we're not that far off. I've made no changes to start, was intending to, and then it was just a busy weekend. But we did make a number of changes in terms of relic levels, omicrons. Not certain if on these characters. And with Fleet, I did make a change to the Malevolence with Fleet. I did add some relics. We got additional stars, like the B-Wings got another star, little things on the margins like that. Then with his defense, we're looking at Lord Vader, Cadme, Jedi Master Mace Windu, Saw. And then down below, Pirate Hondo, Rey, no exile, Jabba, Gas. But good crons though. He's going to have excellent crons, top to bottom. That is what we need to be careful with. I'm surprised he didn't go for more level 9s, because you could re-roll a bit more, because there's some here that he just didn't re-roll when he could have. Like you can see this territory here, no level 9s. He brought him up to level 8. I brought my entire set up to level 9. Well, let's get started. We're going to begin with Pirate Hondo. This one I feel like is the most automatic one. We're going to do unaligned force users, and we got that. Although that means we're not going to be playing with the Stranger, which is really worth doing. But the bigger issue is we need to get through Pirate Hondo. So do I think this could beat Pirate Hondo without Starkiller? Maybe. We're not going to find out though. Stranger's just going to be deprived. We'll have to use him in a different situation, different context. I'm more interested in just making sure we win this match. Alright. We're going to go with this one. This is what we've been using. I like it. It's one of the ones I re-rolled some stats on. Could do more work on it though. Alright, here we go. Everything's looking good. We got audio. We got things set up. Latest episode of Fallout was kind of boring. It was a filler episode. I've been seeing a lot of complaining online about like lore stuff. I don't care. I think oh, don't you dare take out Maul. Okay, can I live? Okay. Yeah. So I think growing up with a heavy diet of comic books has inured me to any concern about the inconsistencies of lore. I don't care. I expect it to happen. You can come up with plenty of lore reasons why things happen in one way or another. It's not a big deal. I just care about, are they telling a good story? And if they're telling a good story, I can tolerate other things. I can tolerate little inconsistencies and nitpick stuff. Alright, let's knock out, okay, I guess maybe we could yeah, let's chuck this. The captive on Maul is really annoying. Do I want to do this now, or do I want to do a basic? We're going to do a basic. Oh, jeez. That's what I was worried about. Not like a huge deal, but it would be definitely better for us to have had Maul, but now we can auto. Alright, getting out a couple hits, doing that. Oh, man. Are we gonna have to clean this one up? There's our Unleashed. I'm getting worried. Should I be considering that final Ami on Star Killer? He's dead. He's dead. We got lucky. Alright, do I need to take over? No, it's over. I'm just gonna auto. Yeah, this is over. His evasion's up. We have like one attack. Just the first special on Star Killer is the only one that's gonna be able to hit him at this stage. Yeah, none of it matters. It's over. I've cleaned him up though before, right? What did I use to do that? Alright, now what I have been doing, because this is an attacker crown, right? Yeah, I'm not messing around with Bo. Bo can beat it if it's not that crown. Which during week 1 definitely came up because people weren't good about re-rolling. So I'm not going to mess around. We're doing first order. Just get a little worried about some of these things. I didn't scout this guy. I don't know what is on his back wall. Which probably should do. But a couple of these, I feel like we just have one route to get through. I need to make some tea. I keep pausing and coughing, which I wasn't really doing today, but now that I'm talking, it's it's definitely triggering some coughing. Okay, what do we want? I've been doing this one. We're gonna stick with it, but I'm not convinced that in this specific context that's what I should do. Alright, I'm gonna spread the stuns. I like doing that. A little concerned with how much they are going after Kylo. Alright, let's get the shocks out. Maybe we should just try and take out Disguised. Because Disguised is going to go down pretty easy. They're doing some real damage. Alright, we're going to start doing AoEs. No, I'm gonna do this. I can't resist. This is going bad. Alright, I'm gonna stun Scorch. Was that 3? Oh, I should have targeted somebody else. Oh no, we're fine. Alright. That'll do it. Yeah, this is why I just use this counter. I didn't want to mess around with this. And I don't like to use it up against Pirate Hondo because I've lost a couple times using it up against Pirate Hondo. But now we lost with unlined force users, which has not happened before. But this guy he's going to be good. We'll be able to use C no problem up against Jedi Master Mace Windu. I should be able to use gas here. So let's just do that now. Okay, I've been using an attacker crown, right? Not dark side. Let's use a light side. I know I've got. What? Oh, I must have put them all on defense. We only have 2 for offense. Let's use this one. Because I have like, I think I have 4 or 5. I definitely have 5 dark side attacker crons. I think I have 4 light side ones. Which I think is the wrong count. You could definitely go more. But there was a bunch of support ones I wanted, a bunch of tank ones I wanted. But I find myself leaning on the attacker ones, and I should have maybe gone to 6. I could have dropped off maybe like a support crown or 2. Alright, another AoE. Alright, decoys down. We have a window here to go after Pow. Echo is always tempting though, because Echo makes this very annoying. I was hoping to have the form up to please don't. Okay, well we got rid of Echo. Oh, we lost Rex. Alright, let's hit Pat. Awesome. Can we take out Cadme before? Yes. Alright. That was sloppy. It got bad, but we got through it. So it's a win. How I've been dealing with Saw? I don't remember. Because a lot of the typical Saw counters are on my defense. Like Balin and stuff. This is the, what, 5s, right? Yeah, it's 5s. Which I haven't faced yet, so we can't underestimate it. Rey, I believe my only option is Leia at this stage. I'm gonna check his back wall. Because if he has Ahsoka, I guess we have Bane. Yeah, we could do Bane. Yeah. Right? People barely touched this guy last week. The most banners were 700. I don't have a lot of insight on what's on his back wall. I think this is my only option though. And this is actually kind of turned into my like standard Rey counter. Because it's reliable. Watch this blow up in my face now that I've called this reliable. Right. Armor. I know I have a different one. Armor penetration, protection, crit damage. I think this is what I've been using. Okay. Let's target Barris. Pull that turn meter from Drogon. Let's give Drogon his turn. Get that attack off. And not enough. We triggered nothing. Let's focus those attacks over onto Jin. Can we do anything on Barris? Anything at all? I'm going to hit Calcast this. Now that the whatever this is called, Lifeblood or whatever, is no longer on Cal, I'm just going to... I do not like how this is going. And plus, they have an attacker crown. They're going to get more and more dangerous. This is going terribly for me. Okay, threw some protection up. They're going to go into a stance. Now they're going to hurt me. We are close to an ultimate though, which, can we stun like Swallow? No. We can't have anything nice. Okay. Alright, we'll take that hit. We will do our AoE. Oh, they're gonna say it's a damage immunity is gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to get ambush. Can we get... Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Okay, we got that one. Who's next? I'm gonna go for Barris. Okay, there's another. Okay. We have to go for Kenobi. They're not letting me click off, so we'll do it on Kenobi. Okay. Okay, we've got it in a bunch of spots. Let's trigger it here. Okay, everybody's been ambushed. Come on, we got to start triggering some damage immunities because I don't think I've hit it on anybody yet. Oh, I guess we have done it over on Barris. Okay, she's finally down, and perfect timing on that. Getting really concerned about this clock though, 2 minutes left. But without Barris, we're finally going to start making some progress. But we might start losing people too. Okay, well, damage immunity over on Cal. Can we do damage immunity on Kenobi? Yeah, damage immunity on Kenobi. Let's do damage immunity on Swallow. Okay, damage immunity on Swallow. How about damage immunity over on Rey? Come on. Give it to me. There we go. Damage immunity everywhere. 1 minute left. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Mastery. I mean, we could... he's just going to come back. We got to get this deeper. Let me at least take out what's his face. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no. Do it. Take him out before you... Yes! That was huge. Because that completely opens up how we can clean up Ray. But Jabba, I don't know. JMK isn't working within this context. So I fully expect JMK is going to fail here. It's got a bunch of health for that protection up. It's got crit damage. You know, I do have Great Mother now. I had Great Mother. I finally relicked my Marin. Maybe I should try this thing, even though I've never watched a video on it, because it wasn't relevant to my account, so I ignored it. So let's go in blind and do it. Because I want what? These guys, right? Do all that? Figure if this fails. What do I even want with this? I'm leaning towards tank. Because I think of this as like a tank team with how Morgan functions. But is that how I should think about it? We got 3 attackers, we got 2 support. And I do kind of like those support crowns. Let's think about this for a second. Evasion up, tenacity up. Critical hits are going to trigger protection up. Non-support ally, so that would be like Morgan. She would be gaining protection up. And dispel buffs on enemies. And the tank cron, we're looking at revive first time defeated, but that's going to get negated by Morgan's kit. That's why I haven't done, yeah, okay. So we're going to do support. Yeah, we're going like this. All right. We'll see how this goes, because we haven't done it before. Okay, so we got to Doom Chrysanthemum. See, this is where I'm going to get in trouble. I always bless Morgan, but that doesn't mean she's the best option or what we should do. Which one's... We're going to go with this because we can't get an assist right now, so the other ability would be a bit of a waste. Let's get tenacity down. So now we got that protection up in action, which is nice. What is this going to do? Blind. Okay, this is the armor shred. We'll do it, even though we can't get the assist. We'll go basic. We need to get blight. There's no reason to use that at this stage. Oh wait, is this supposed to be a Telzine lead? This might supposed to be a Telzine lead. I probably should have looked this up. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Telzine lead, isn't it? We're doing nothing to Chrysanthemum. And can I think I can do it. No, we couldn't. I got greedy. I'm just gonna take out Bosch. See, this is why I need to look at things. This is supposed to be Telzine. What am I doing? destroying multiple teams. I've destroyed 3 teams by using this. Oh my god, we're using so much clock. I know I should be focused on Chrysanthemum, but I kind of just gave up on the idea that we're going to take him out. And if I can just take out Bosch, it opens up a lot of things to make my life easier. Who's going to be devoured? Oh, not. Okay. Okay, we were... Alright, I'm gonna auto over here, because I think as soon as Bosch takes a turn, Bosch is gonna die. And if we attack Chrysanthemum enough, Chrysanthemum's health is gonna go down to the point where things go well. Okay, maybe I should have just been focused over there earlier. Because this does win. It's not like this is a team that can't win this. I'm just not playing it right. Alright, we'll watch a video on this for the future, but I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do Telzane. I would really like to take out Lando before this clock runs out. But I'm worried about that protection up. Yeah, it's over. Okay. That's fine. I didn't really need that to win, because now we can just do other stuff. But we can't use Enoch anymore. Oh, we got Lord Vader. God, I've got a lot of teams. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Am I forgetting another counter? Because I'm thinking that I'm going to use Afra, but I don't want to use Vader there in case I need Vader on the back wall with Bane. So we're going to use a weaker Afra. Who do I want to throw in here? I don't love any of these choices. IG-88. Or do I want an attack? I think I want an attacker crown. Who's the most potency? $80 potency. I'll take it. All right. Because the attacker crown is going to be boosting BT1. And I think without Chrysanthemum and Bosch, Afra's going to have no problem. That's a little annoying though. Really looking forward to IG-90. A tank on this Kron plus a stealth on Afra. Really going to open this up, but this is a terrible start to this battle. They're just killing me on turns and turn meter. Yeah, the protection up mechanic is really making things tough. Okay, but we can revive now. Jeez. I was thinking a 3-man here was not going to be this much of a problem, but it is. Awesome. I went with him because he took a turn, so his protection up went down. So I knew he was vulnerable. Jeez. Well, I mean, we got lucky that it was him. Okay, there we go. How many turns am I from revive? 1. Okay, but our potency is really stacking up. Here's our revive. Okay. We got this. We got this. Vader would have helped a bit, though, because Vader takes extra turns, which is just speeding up Afra more with her potency stacking. Okay. Now, part of the reason I want to do that is I want to use JMK here, because this team is causing some issues that I'm aware of. I say it like it's a question. I mean, I am aware that it has been causing some issues. I don't want to give you an attacker crown. We have one light side, one left. And I don't think it's necessary. Let's go tank. Even though the revive is negated by gas. Not that it matters. Okay. I forget, can I just take out Skywalker with this? I can't remember. I think I do that in Conquest, right? Let's just do it. Yeah, okay, that's right, that's right, that's right. I remember things sometimes. I'm doing this late at night because I know in the morning I'm not going to be able to play this. I've got too much scheduled for the day. So I didn't do the prep I would have done in the morning. And why did I put that on Kenobi? That is insane. I mean, on GK. I wanted it on Kenobi, just GL Kenobi. Okay, now we are in a context where we can use CLS to definitely clean up like Rey. But how am I going to clean up Pirate Hondo? And without compromising myself too much, because we don't know what's on that back wall. I want to use like Sith Eternal Emperor up against Mace Windu. And how am I dealing with Saw? You know, I want to take down Saw right now. I'm going to try and do it with Traya, even though I'm very worried about this. And the reason I'm doing it is because there's actually not that many counters left. One of those counters would be like Mandalorians. And if I can save Bo-Katan, if I don't need to use Bo-Katan here, then I can use Bo-Katan as a cleanup. And let's use my presets. We made a mistake the other day by getting out of the habit of not using presets. I don't have a ton of confidence with this team, with my relic levels and everything. Let's give it a shot. Didn't I do this last week? And I think I lost people. I think I still won it, but barely. Okay. I've got blind. Oh, but it doesn't matter. We're going to cleanse this when we take our turns. I was hoping to increase cooldowns. I guess not. Okay. I just added that Ami, the one that increases the cooldowns, onto my Luthen. It was the one I didn't have. I'm going to save the Annihilate. That would be wasted on Rebel Trooper. Oh, could I have used that on Baze, though? Was he taunting? Did I miss an opportunity? Alright, saw down. Let's take out Chirrut. Alright, I can get a hit over on Katarn. Ooh, nice AoE. Get a little bit of Loyal Hand. That's not bad. Oh, I should have attacked Baze because we would have got more Loyal Hand by hitting the Isolate. I didn't. Just kind of always assume pain is on everybody, but it isn't. Okay, so that one, I'm hoping I need to look into Pirate Hondo. What's a cleanup? Wait, wasn't somebody talking about this in the guild the other day? Or not the guild, in my Discord the other day? What GL were we talking about? Oh no, we were talking about cleaning up Ahsoka with the tank Kron, not Pirate Hondo. Oh wait, isn't there that trooper thing? Works in, yeah, it is 5, so it would be just a Veer squad. Who is on that squad? Well, let's not get our Starks and our Veerses confused. Veers, Piet, Gideon, yes. And then it's... I don't have range. So I'm not going to use range. I'll just use Scout then instead of range. And we are using Dark Trooper. It's all like a bunch of support characters though, right? Not attackers. What's this? Is this Eidenkron gonna do anything for me? No. Just do support. Because it's 4 support characters. I don't know. We're kind of... Shred. Yeah, in this context, we'll do Shred. Let's call the assist. Although maybe an attacker cron onto Dark Trooper is what this actually needs. Have I tested Wampa up against? I doubt Wampa works, but I always like to try Wampa up against the GLs so I have it clear in my head what Wampa can do and not do. Yeah, let's do turn meter. Okay. In the red. Let's go with a shred. Awesome. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. Now we just need to do CLS here. Maybe we can do something else, because CLS is pretty decent right now. Awesome. I could have just brought him in solo. Alright, what do we got on this back? There, Ahsoka. Oh, with Wat, huh? Where's your exile? Oh, your exiles with Dooku. Starkiller. Dooku Starkiller team, huh? Alright. Well, we got a lot of firepower left, so I'm not super concerned. What? Okay. Bane, Vader. Don't tell me I use all the Vader crowns. Okay, good. Armor penetration 42. Crit damage. And yeah, I want the damage and all that. I added the final army to Bane. Alright, increase. Yeah, one of these. Get little ability blocks everywhere. Let's do more dots. And then an AoE. Oh, baby, yeah. Okay. Do I need to control so that Vader doesn't do things I disagree with? No, I think we can auto. Do I have nonsense I want to cover? What did I do this weekend? I've just been working. I guess I watched the show. I watched an Apple Plus show. I watched Lessons in Chemistry. So it was pretty good. It's just a charming, nice show. Alright. Now, I gotta investigate this Dooku. With Exile. But maybe we just like throw Lord Vader at it and not worry about it. I think that's what we're doing. Alright, I'm expecting at some point Bane's Siphon's just gonna get big enough that we win this thing. It'll take a minute, but we do have that final army to increase the speed, the rate at which we are accumulating all this siphon. But we are doing nothing to Ahsoka. But maybe we will be able to try out that thing that the Discord was talking about, which is the new Bad Batch beats Ahsoka, apparently, in a cleanup situation. If it becomes necessary. Which it is starting to look like it may. I will be interested to see how high we can get our siphon up to. 70. I started watching Stranger Things, the final season, and I checked out. I'll get back to it. It didn't suck me in fast enough, and it's been so long that I feel like I needed a refresher. I can't remember. I guess I remember enough. Like Human Torch is gone. And what's his face is upset about it. All right, 98 and a minute left, and we're doing nothing. So I don't think we can win this. All right. Oh, you know what I've been doing? I finally got caught up on Rick and Morty. I was like 2 seasons behind. I cranked that out. That's what I did. I knew I did something. It's just reliable. Couple high marks. I think the one I enjoyed most was Previous Leon. The meta one. That hit me right. But that was like 2 seasons ago. Okay, let's do the new Bad Batch. Apparently they win this. So let's see that in action. I am going to... I think I'm going to do an attacker crown. My thought being... No, I should do a support crown. Yeah, let's do a support crown. I was thinking of boosting some of the attack capabilities. Alright, we're going to basic because I want the target first before we use the assist. Okay, so we're at 2 stacks. Now we do it. This will get us a few more, so we're at 7, 10. So we're at 11. I don't really trust this team, so I'm going to hold that for a round because I feel like we're going to need way more stacks before I consider that. I'm going to wait. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to be doing the kind of damage that we needed to be doing at this stage. We got to go way higher. Oh, we're starting. Okay, we're doing it now. We're doing it. Oh, but it looks like I lost Crosshair. So Crosshair's back. So that reflected damage took out Crosshair. We're at 45 stacks. My stacks started over on Crosshair. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna chuck this. Alright, we're at 60 stacks. And why am I doing that? Why am I not? I need to do the other one. I'm a little scared now to use. Oh, we gotta get you back under stealth. What is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do a big. I don't want to lose crosshair. We're gonna do it because I feel like this is my. Okay. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh my God! I thought I did it. Jeez, come on. Can I auto this? I'm gonna auto because we have a minute left, but I don't trust it. I feel like I'm gonna lose somebody. Okay, finally. All right, so that worked out great. But the GLs have been taking me 2. And this match has been going on for a while. Alright, so the bad batch. Alright. It looks like Jabba handles this no problem, so we're gonna go that route. Huts. Looks good. And support. Let's do buff immunity on Dooku. Okay. He's gonna counter though. I don't want to do that yet. Yeah, let's do one of these. Don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna chuck these over here. This is what I wanted. I wanted to go under stealth, and now I'm gonna hit Star Killer hard. We got lucky on that dodge. We're not doing it again. Alright, we're good. I'll throw a buff immunity onto Exile, but I don't really care about Exile at this stage. I'm probably just going to eat Exile is what I'm thinking, or that. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're going to do Sith Eternal Emperor. Nice and easy. How about you just have a whole bunch of tanks? And let's throw in the Stranger so we can actually use them for something. Or no, let's play to win. We could goof off, but not at this stage. He got a lot of holds. Okay. Drain. Gonna break that link pretty quick. Awesome. Boom. Let's just hit Jocasta hard. Awesome. Let's do it. Stranger's fun. Definitely going to be pushing his relic levels. I only brought him to 7 to just feel him out. But we're going to go further. It was inevitable anyway, but... Jeez. I can just really auto from here. What am I playing this for? Yeah. I get it. Yeah, so we got a new Conquest character, Satel Shan, which is... I haven't read through the kit yet. We have the new Datacrons. There's stuff... Yeah, there's just a bunch I wanted to do today that I didn't get around to. Because I was looking... When my brother told me that there was a stupid stim packs at Dave's Hot Chicken, I got very distracted and tried to get one. I took too long. I had it like in the app ready to go in to order, but I was being indecisive about which of the meals I wanted. And then when I went to submit my order, I got an error and they had sold out of it in like the time I was deliberating. I was very disappointed. Alright, this is Lord Vader. And here we can just auto. This will not matter. And we'll see how much he wants to play. I imagine he does. And yeah, we'll see in the morning. Now, how many GLs did we face? We faced Ahsoka, Lord Vader, Jabba, Rey. I know I'm missing one. Was there one more? Pirate Hondo. So 5. So that means he's got 5 for off. He still has plenty of firepower. So he's got SLKR, he's got JML, JMK. C. And Leo. He's got a lot of firepower. I don't think he's gonna... He's not gonna have specific problems. Let's see what happens. But these crons do cause issues, so maybe. But good to know that Troopers cleans up Pirate Hondo. I mean, I guess it's not that surprising since Troopers can beat Pirate Hondo. Alright, how am I dealing with this? I'm going Endurance. But I don't always have a lot of confidence with this. Where's my notes? I have no idea where my notes are. I've been playing this enough though without the notes that I should be able to navigate this. I just don't want to make a mistake. Okay, so we isolate, or we use a special. We want isolate to land. We want Valor. Oh, I didn't. we do basic, and we stealth, because we need isolate to land on 5s. Alright, we basic. We basic. We bring out Ahsoka. And we try and take out Dagger, and we get close, but we don't get there. But this AoE should do it. Now they bring out Fighter. And I do one of these to get a bunch of buffs. Basic. Alright, so we took him out once. 5s is gone. We're not going to get the assist, right? Yeah, okay, so we basic. I'm going to Retribution. What if I stealth right now? Because he's going to bring out Mark 6, right? Awesome. That was smart. That was very smart by me. I'm really proud of myself right now. Awesome. This is going great. You're going to die, but we can cleanse, right? Yeah, and we... Okay. Awesome. Just an AoE. We may have to clean it up, but we've effectively won. I'm gonna throw this over here because I want to get rid of. I thought that cleansed for some reason. Yeah, we're now beating this. Let's auto. So then we've got Executor, which we can easily handle now. And what was the last one? Was it Negotiator? Because Negotiator wouldn't have the cleanest options. Because I hate doing the Chimera thing because it's the win rate is not good. And it was tank. It was Houndstooth, right? No, it's 1 a.m. This has been taking a while. How late did I start this? Okay. Perfect. Good. Submit. Oh, it's Malevolence? Oh, easy. Easy. Let's just Profundity this up. Yeah, we got our clear. I know this is kind of bad because it feeds into the mechanics, but it doesn't seem to matter, so I do it anyway. Alright. Here we go. Can you just die already? Alright. Basic, let's cleanse that off. Stop it. There we go. Alright, let's auto. I guess Chimera is my best option. Alright, 74. Okay. Yeah, I think at this stage Chimera is my best option. Can go here. Right, or is this vulnerable? I have not done this in a while. Okay. All right. Conflagration. Attack. Sunfac down. Goodbye bomber. Pull turn meter. This is gonna be spy. Ooh, okay. They chose poorly. Let's pull turn meter back. All right. I'm doing that in case. Oh, there's already buff immunity. Alright. We'll be able to blow them up with the chimeras next turn. Boom, everybody's dead. Oh, okay, fine. One more vulture. And then Radis can clean this up. Although, with now that they made that, yeah, we can't assist in the same ways, right? Maybe Finalizer would have been a better call. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I gave him all those extra stacks because I wasn't paying attention. Well, we also got rid of the retribution though, so it's not like it's nothing. But everyone's gonna have days, so we can't actually use that. Not that it mattered. Okay. Alright, we'll check back in the morning and see if this is a win. I mean, I feel pretty good about it. Like, this match actually went really well. Like, the only teams that got holds were GLs. But he did get a lot of them. 4 teams picking up an extra attempt. And I have a defense of 2 GLs. I need to add another GL to defense. I only have 3 on defense. I should at least have 4, if not 5. I actually think Jabba deserves to go back on defense. I'm fine not having Lord Vader there, but although I could put Lord Vader there. Jabba's been useful, though. Alright, we'll check back. I was hoping it wasn't going to happen, but this was pretty expected. Once I realized how weak my defense was at the end of the match and how many GLs I had left over, I didn't really think this was going to be winnable for me. We did get a couple holds though with Balin and Ray, but after that, and then Fleet I think we got a hold, but I think he one-shot everything else. Just, we don't have enough teams drawing important counters to cause enough problems or to strip enough banners. So ultimately, I made some adjustments after this match because I think we really need to strengthen the defense in order to increase our odds, especially as we are approaching Kyber 1. Now this means it'll take us a little bit longer to get there. We'll wrap it up there. I just put out a roster update video, so check that out, and I am going to be working on Conquest content. We got new crons, we have a new Conquest, we have a new kit for Satelshan. There's a lot of stuff forthcoming, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.